Hey everyone, welcome! We're so excited to have you join us today. Today we're going on an incredible adventure to Kosovo, a fascinating place nestled in the heart of the Balkans. This region is brimming with rich history and cultural heritage that dates back centuries. We're going to explore some truly remarkable old buildings known as the medieval monuments in Kosovo. These structures are not just remnants of the past, they are living testaments to the architectural and cultural prowess of medieval times. These monuments are incredibly significant, so much so that they have been recognized and protected by being placed on the prestigious UNESCO World Heritage List. This designation helps ensure their preservation for future generations to appreciate and learn from. Most of these monuments are Serbian Orthodox Christian churches and monasteries. They serve as time capsules, offering us a glimpse into the spiritual and cultural life of the 13th and 14th centuries. These aren't just ordinary buildings. They are adorned with stunning frescoes, intricate architectural details, and are brimming with stories from the past. Each wall and corner has something unique to tell. The art within these churches tells us about powerful kings and queens, talented artists, and a fascinating blend of different artistic styles. It's like stepping into a time machine that takes us back to an era of grandeur and creativity. These monuments provide a vivid picture of what medieval Serbia was like. They showcase the strong faith of the people, their architectural ingenuity, and their artistic talents. It's a journey through time that reveals the soul of a bygone era. So get ready to travel back in time with us as we delve into these amazing places. Whether you're a history buff, an art lover, or just someone who enjoys a good story, there's something here for everyone. Let's embark on this journey together and uncover the medieval treasures of Kosovo, Serbia. Okay, so to understand why these monuments are so cool, we need to go back in time to when the Nemanjic dynasty ruled, from the late 12th to the mid-14th century. This period was a transformative era for Serbia, marked by significant cultural, political, and architectural advancements. The Nemanjic dynasty, with its visionary rulers, laid the foundation for what would become a golden age in Serbian history. Their reign wasn't just about power and politics. It was about fostering a rich cultural heritage that would leave a lasting legacy. They were super important for Serbia's history, culture, and how they built things. The Nemanjic rulers were patrons of the arts and architecture, commissioning numerous projects that showcased their devotion to their faith and their people. These projects weren't just buildings, they were symbols of the dynasty's strength and vision. The architectural style developed during this period was unique, blending local traditions with influences from the Byzantine Empire. Under their rule, Serbia had a golden age, like a super awesome time. This era was characterized by prosperity, stability, and a flourishing of the arts. The Nemanjic dynasty's support for cultural and religious institutions helped to create a vibrant and dynamic society. Festivals, religious ceremonies, and public events were common, reflecting the period's overall sense of well-being and progress. They built a bunch of churches, monasteries, and other important buildings. These structures were not only places of worship, but also centers of learning and community life. The construction of these buildings required skilled artisans and craftsmen who brought their expertise to create intricate designs and decorations. The architecture of this period is noted for its harmonious proportions, elegant details, and the use of natural materials. It was a time when people's faith grew stronger and art was everywhere. The Nemanjic dynasty's commitment to the Eastern Orthodox Church played a crucial role in shaping the cultural landscape of medieval Serbia. Religious art, including frescoes, mosaics, and icons, adorned the interiors of churches and monasteries, creating a visually stunning environment that inspired devotion and reverence. The Nemanjic dynasty followed the Eastern Orthodox faith, which became a big part of Serbian life. This faith influenced every aspect of daily life, from the way people worshipped to the art they created. The church was a central institution, guiding spiritual and moral life, and its influence extended to education, politics, and culture. They mixed Byzantine art, that's from a really cool old empire, with their own building styles, and it looked amazing. The fusion of Byzantine and Serbian styles resulted in a distinctive architectural and artistic tradition that set medieval Serbia apart. This blend can be seen in the use of domes, arches, and intricate decorative elements that were hallmarks of Byzantine architecture, combined with local materials and techniques. The Byzantine Empire was known for its fancy and beautiful art, and it really inspired Serbia. The influence of Byzantine art is evident in the rich iconography and elaborate frescoes that decorate Serbian churches and monasteries. These artworks not only served a religious purpose, but also demonstrated the skill and creativity of Serbian artists, who adapted and expanded upon Byzantine traditions to create something uniquely their own. The Nemanjic rulers knew that art was powerful, so they ordered people to build these amazing religious buildings with colorful frescoes, mosaics, and icons. These artistic endeavors were more than just decoration. They were a means of communicating religious stories and values to the faithful. The vibrant colors and detailed imagery of the frescoes and mosaics created an immersive experience for worshippers, making the divine more tangible and accessible. One of the most famous monuments in Kosovo is the Dekani Monastery. This stunning piece of architecture stands as a testament to the rich history and cultural heritage of the region. Nestled in the picturesque valley of the Bistrica River, the monastery is surrounded by lush forests and towering mountains, creating a serene and almost otherworldly atmosphere. King Stefan Dekanski built it in 1327, and it shows how much the Nemanjic dynasty cared about faith and art. The construction of the monastery was a monumental task, reflecting the king's deep devotion and the dynasty's commitment to fostering religious and cultural growth. The Nemanjic dynasty, one of the most powerful and influential in medieval Serbia, left an indelible mark on the region's history. The Dekani Monastery has incredible frescoes, some of the best Byzantine art you can find outside of Constantinople, a really important city back then. These frescoes are not just mere decorations, they are windows into the past, offering a glimpse into the religious and artistic sensibilities of the time. The vibrant colors and intricate details of the frescoes are a testament to the skill and dedication of the artists who created them. These bright and detailed paintings are all over the inside walls. Each fresco tells a story, capturing moments of biblical significance and the lives of saints. The walls of the monastery are like a canvas, filled with scenes that have inspired and educated generations of worshippers and visitors alike. They show stories from the Bible, pictures of saints, and even Serbian royalty. These images serve as a visual narrative, connecting the faithful with their spiritual heritage and the historical figures who shaped their culture. The inclusion of Serbian royalty in the frescoes highlights the close relationship between the church and the state during the medieval period. Dekani wasn't just a church, it was like a school and a cultural center. It played a crucial role in the preservation and dissemination of knowledge. The monastery housed a vast collection of manuscripts and books, making it a beacon of learning and intellectual activity in the region. The monks who lived there kept books safe, copied important writings, and helped people learn. They were the guardians of knowledge, ensuring that the wisdom of the past was passed down to future generations. Their work in copying manuscripts was painstaking and meticulous, preserving texts that might have otherwise been lost to history. The building itself is a mix of Romanesque and Byzantine styles, which shows how different cultures came together in the area. This architectural fusion is a reflection of the diverse influences that shaped the region, creating a unique and harmonious blend of styles that is both beautiful and historically significant. They used a special way of building with brick and stone, called cloison masonry, which is a Serbian thing. This technique involves creating intricate patterns with bricks and stones, adding to the aesthetic appeal and structural integrity of the building. The use of cloison masonry is a hallmark of Serbian medieval architecture, showcasing the ingenuity and craftsmanship of the builders. The Patriarchate of Pek Monastery is in a beautiful valley and is super important for Serbian Orthodoxy. It was the main church for the Serbian Orthodox Church for a long time, and it's a symbol of the country's faith. It's not just one building, but 4 churches connected, each with its own style and decorations. They're dedicated to the Holy Apostles, Saint Demetrius, the Holy Virgin Hodegetria, and Saint Nicholas. It's located near two rivers, the Peka Bistrica and White Drin, which made it a perfect spot for a religious center. Gračanica Monastery is really pretty with its elegant shape and awesome frescoes. King Stefan Milutin built it in 1321, and it survived lots of tough times, but it's still beautiful. The frescoes have expressive characters, bright colors, and clever use of light and shadow. The artists made the Bible stories on the walls feel real. Even though it's so important, Gračanica Monastery has problems. Weather, political issues, and just getting old have damaged it, so people are working hard to keep it safe. Our Lady of Lievis Church is a masterpiece of Serbian architecture. It shows how different cultures mixed in the area. Built in the early 14th century, it mixes Byzantine and Western Romanesque styles perfectly. The outside has fancy stone carvings, arches, and brickwork. Inside there are tall arches, a dome, and some faded frescoes. Our Lady of Lievis shows how skilled the Serbian builders and artists were. The mix of styles shows how open medieval Serbia was to ideas from different places. The style of these monuments is called the Paleologian Renaissance. This style started in the late Byzantine Empire and brought back a love for classical art and architecture. Serbian architects used this style but made it their own. They mixed it with Western Romanesque elements, making buildings that were both grand and beautiful. This style uses domes, often high up on drums, decorative brick and stone, and lots of frescoes inside. Taking care of these monuments is a big job. These buildings have survived for a long time, but they face new problems today. Things like pollution, bad weather, and earthquakes can damage them. Political problems and not enough money can also make it hard to take care of them. But many people are working hard to protect these special places. Groups like UNESCO are helping with money and experts to keep these buildings safe. So, as we finish our tour of Kosovo's medieval monuments, we can see how powerful art, architecture, and history are. These buildings, with their beautiful frescoes, tall domes, and amazing stories, give us a look into a rich and exciting past. Protecting these monuments isn't just about keeping old buildings safe, it's about respecting the people who built them. These places connect us to our history, showing us the art, beliefs, and culture of people who lived long ago. By protecting these treasures, we protect the past and the future, so everyone can learn from them and enjoy their beauty.